A question we always ask the candidates, why should Filipinos bring it to the Senate?
Well, let's put. I have to speak for myself. All right. Public service is I think, my DNA. I've served. My grandfather has served. We served. As I knew, what I knew about him was that he served unselfishly, selflessly, the same way I did. So, and I'm coming back because things have not gone well for the country. You know, I put up a party list called One Philippines, and it's populated by patriots, okay? People who love their country, right? The way I do. And I'm dismayed that the work that we put in during the time of President Cory and President Ramos, the reform agendas that we put in place, seem to have been forgotten along the way. You know, and we're back to square one because the problems of poverty is still there. The problem of criminality is still there. The problem of insurgency is still there. The problem of terrorism is still there. We haven't resolved it. And we're still a divided nation, which is why I formed One Philippines party list, because our focus is to forge national unity, to build a new Philippines for all Filipinos. You know, I come from a diverse background. Before the People Power Revolution, I belonged to two groups. One, right of center, which was Manindigan. In fact, Manindigan has a column in Business World. The other is left of center. I belong to the group of Kapepe Jokno, Kaakbay. And then later on, the group of Joey Salonga. I was president of Kilos Bayan for 10 years. And both groups had only one thing in mind: making things right for the country, from their perspective. Right? They were focused and committed to reform and transformation. And during the times of President Cory and during the time of President Ramos, we all came together to work for reforms. But somehow after that, we didn't continue where we left off. No, nobody sustained the effort, and I'm personally dismayed by that. Now, the third motivation, Ed, is when I was young. I belong to the old school. My parents, my grandparents, and my teachers in school in the 50s and 60s, they taught us that before you die, make sure you turn over a better country than when you were born into it. And that's still motivating me. Mm-hmm. So if you put all of those three factors together, public service, my DNA, I'm dismayed, and number three, I really want to turn over a better country to my children and grandchildren. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why I'm going back. I'm running because, like all patriots, we love our country, we love the Philippines. And I would personally like to contribute to the effort of unifying our country to build a new Philippines for all Filipinos. I would like to die, before I die, I would like to have it in my mind and my conscience that I tried my best to give my children, grandchildren, future generations of Filipino families a chance for a better future. And so I built, aside from my candidacy as a senator in May under Bagong Bayan, I also founded One Philippines party list, which has that same vision, to build a new Philippines for all Filipinos. And the only way to do that is by forging national unity. And my appeal is to all sectors of society, especially our media, because to me, media is the public's teacher. Outside of the formal institution, we have to come together and create an environment where we can forge unity, where we can close the gaps between separation and division that's affecting our families. Since families are the basis of basic social unit of society, that is where we have to fix the problem. And I hope we can do this together. Our slogan is, laban ko, laban natin, pamilyang Pilipino, kayang-kaya, pagsama-sama.